Hey guys, it's Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile. So today we have Chaos deck. I've always loved Chaos, TCG. Chaos decks are always fun as shit. Just a bunch of darks and lights and conglomerate of all these good dark and light monsters that you just throw together. And that's exactly what this is. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, damn, I really wish we had Chaos Hunter so that I could make a really good Chaos deck. And I totally forgot that we had Darkflare Dragon, which is essentially the same thing except it doesn't have a banish effect, but it's 2400 attack, which is still really good. Still just it's a big body that you can summon for free. I was just trying to think what light monsters are good and what dark monsters are good. So like that's the next step you have to figure out with Chaos. Like, what do I want to play? So Dark Worlds have always been a fantastic engine. As a standalone deck, they're just not very good. Like they've summoned Rainbow, and then that's about it. Like they can OTK, they can get some pretty cool cheese plays, but outside of that, they're just a really good draw engine. So you have the 3 dealings, the 3 snow, and the 1 brow. I was experimenting with gates, as you will see in a replay, but I found it to be too inconsistent. Like gates, it's an extender. Like you have to already have them in the grave as well as a fiend in hand. So it was like very, very finicky sometimes. Then you're playing your batteries for the lights, but you also have the 3 Thunder Dragon here, just to like kind of like turbo through your deck, get Snipe Hunter fodder, and then you can like discard like excess Thunder Dragons or batteries with Dark World dealings to get lights or darks in the grave for a Dark Flare, or batteries in the grave for Industrial Strength. So like Thunder Dragon and Thunder Seahorse make your dealings not a -1 or not a -1, so that you can dig further into your deck. Because like without Snow or Brow, if you activate dealings, you're losing 1 there because you activated dealings. You're drawing 1 and discarding 1, so you're just so you draw 1 and discard 1, so it's you go even there, but then you just lose a card because you activated dealings. So Thunder Dragon and Thunder Seahorse are +1 because you're discarding 1 to add 2. So dealings helps you go, or those help dealings not be, those help dealings not lose card advantage in that sense. Same with like snow and stuff. So you're playing those 3, and then you're playing your 3 industrial, your 3 solar, and then 2 microcell. I was back and forth. I had 2 Karibo and 3 microcell, but like microcell is a good starting play, but you don't want to see 2 microcell in your starting hand. Like I just want to have this microcell as a starting play, and then just other extenders, other plays on my next turn, like just summon solar, send other stuff. I don't know, because like I want to get all my microcells out of my deck after I resolve 1. So like if you resolve 1, you'll summon the solar, send the other one, and then you won't see any more microcell for the rest of the game because this is too slow past turn 1. So I'd rather have the 3 Karibo instead of the 3 microcell there. Then you're playing the 2 Dark Flare, 3 Dark Flare bricks, and like you play 3 industrial because you want to see industrial, because industrial has insane plays. Just clear your opponent's field, but like Dark Flare is just a body, so like it's a little bit worse than industrial. And then Sacred Soldier, you're only going to be getting its effect off if you tribute summon it, so like you'll probably be de-drawing it most of the time in certain situations. But just still a really fun card overall. Just like if you summon Industrial or summon Dark Flare at any point in the game, then your BLS is live because you have banished cards, or if anything gets onslaughted or faded, then BLS is automatically live. Then you had the 3 Sphere Karibo, the 1 Snipe Hunter. So I didn't want to play multiple. Like room is really tight in this deck. Like a lot of engine requirements: 3 Industrial, 3 Solar, 3 Snow, 3 Thunder Dragon, 3 Seahorse, 3 Karibo. A lot of N3 dealings, like a lot of 3Ls in this deck, and it's very hard to find room. Like I wanted the Karibos for defense, I wanted the Econs for defense, and then like if you open up with Microcell as a starting play, then you definitely won't get OTK'd. The majority of decks are forced to attack through it unless it's like vampires. Spellbooks can fade it, I guess, but you're not going to lose immediately to spellbooks because they just chip away at your health over time. What else? Amazonas won't kill you right away, especially with Princess. And if you set Microcell going first and then they go Princess and set 3, then your Microcell will resolve because they won't have Onslaught active, and it'll just flip, summon Solar, and then it'll go to grave, draw you a card. Just to get you further into your deck. Like the majority of this deck is just thinning. Like Thunder Dragon, you want to thin your deck. Thunder Seahorse thins your deck. Snow paired with Dark Ward dealings will just completely thin your deck. Just turbo everything into the grave. Give you a huge hand to use as Snipe Hunter, or a bunch of materials to use with Industrial and stuff like that. So really fun deck. Econ take for cheese plays and whatnot. But yeah, I'm playing D-Draw because I just feel like you have enough defense, enough ways to like bait the D-Draw and like just protect your life points after you take enough damage, just to get exactly what you need, like an Industrial in certain situations. So let's get into some replays here. We have one. I was playing Zane earlier with Cyber Style, and then before I switched, I realized it didn't. I had it for the BLS because like I had a different battery build where I was playing more BLS, and I was like, and it was less cards. It was 20 cards. So I was like, oh, I'll just play Cyber Style so I can summon BLS when I need to. But I have that same mentality for this deck. But this deck is just like I'd rather. You don't really use that much use of BLS, and there's not many tributes. So we're gonna Thunder Seahorse here, add 2 Solars, and then we're gonna Darkwood Dealings. Like I was saying earlier, this is just massive deck thinning. Snow adds another Snow, and this is where I was experimenting with Gates. Like it worked in this scenario because I already had a ton of Dark Worlds in my hand. But like if you just Gates can brick for sure. Then we're gonna discard Snow, draw 1, add another Dealings. Dealings effect, draw 1 more, discard Brow, Brow effect, draw. We're going to summon Solar, send a Microcell here, and we're going to pass. And I know it's for higher, so at this point I'm just like, don't kill me, please. And thankfully he had enough back row in his hand that he couldn't kill me. So he's going to summon Seal, summon Wiz, and then set 2 and Mayhem, summon the other Wiz in defense, which is pretty cool here. So he's got a pretty strong field at the moment. See how I get out of this. Now I have 2 Cyber Style active, or 2 Cyber Dragons active. I top deck a Cyclone when I was playing it as well. I was experimenting with Cyclone since I was playing Cyber Style, but like I was saying, it was just not consistent enough. I'm going to Treacherous the Industrial on summon, and now I have another one live because I have the other Solar in my hand, and the one that he destroyed, I can use as fodder now. So I just clear the Wiz using my field spells since he's out of back row, and then smack him for 25. He's going to summon Seal, doesn't have a monster in hand. I didn't draw the monster, and now I'm just going to kill him. Just summon Dark Flare and attack for game. So yeah, there's that replay there. Really fun deck. So that was with my old Cyber Style build before. Like that was like that replay took a few to get because it wasn't very consistent, but this one is much more consistent in my opinion. I beat Amazons here. Granted, they don't open Princess, but you can't open Princess all the time. So it's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Going to be against Endless Trap Hell, Odeon, however you want to say his name, Odeon. So yeah, we're going to open, not optimally here, we're going to draw 2 Thunder Dragon, which kind of sucks, but we're going to add 1 to our hand. I believe we summon Solar here and attack. I was pretty sure it was Amazoness at this point, but like, you Canadians here, and I always wonder when people do stuff like this, like, do they think it'll stop the effect on summon? Like I don't know. Like he's just gonna summon Amazon 2 Solar Summon here and crash because he doesn't have onslaught, so he can't clear 1500 defense. Like I don't know why he flipped the face down. Like he could have just crashed, but now I'm just gonna summon Snipe Hunter, pop off the widespread, use the effect again, pop off another Swordswoman. Now I'm gonna keep the 2 in hand because there's no reason to discard them since I can just crash with Solar, smack him 15. And now, like I was pretty confident that was a monster in hand because he didn't do anything with it. But I'm going to miss. I'm just going to go for it again. I'm going to miss again, unfortunately. There's no delay, so it's, at this point it's just like, well, it better not be Floodgate. So, I summon it, not Floodgate. I'm going to pop Snipe Hunter in the other his back row, and it was another widespread, and just attack for 2600 for game. So there's that one. Let's get into a live duel, guys. See what I can get going here. No brick, please. And yeah, I got 30,000 duel points with my Batteryman deck that I was playing, the Cyber Style Batteryman. It utilized like Cyclone and Batteryman Charger. So it's a really fun deck overall. I would really recommend it. Might make a video on it, but I've been making a lot of battery decks recently. Like I tried this Chaos variant with Vampires. It was fun, but like most of the time I just found it like there's a lot of normal summons in the deck because like you're playing 3 Skull, 3 Gazuki, and 3 Solar. And I was like, most of the time I was like, well, I'm just gonna summon the Skull because the Vampire plays are just way stronger than the Batteryman plays, unfortunately. So like, I found myself just like totally neglecting the battery engine side. So I just wanted a Chaos deck that was more true to the name. Ooh, what a great! So we're gonna Thunder Seahorse here because we don't want to draw Solar. Yeah, that Dealings was a great draw. So we're gonna Dealings here. Discard the Snow. Ooh, we have Dark Flare live. See what he's playing. See if we can get a gist of it based off of what he discards. So Amazoness, okay. I'm gonna add another Dealings because we have another Snow in hand. And I'm gonna dealings again. Discard this now. We got the third solar. That kind of sucks. I would have liked Thunder Dragon or something. Maybe Sphere Krebo for defense. But we're gonna Dark World dealings again. Like I was saying, a Seahorse netted us +1, so now I'm fine with like getting rid of advantage just to dig further into my deck. So now we have another Thunder Seahorse, and now we have. We're just gonna set up a grave with batteries. So we have 3 dealings in grave. Only what do we have? We have a Snow and a Brow left that are kind of dead, but that's fine. We've already turboed through our deck. We have way more good draws than we do bad draws. We're gonna get rid of the microcells now since we don't need them. So it's past turn 1, or it's past our first turn. So they're just gonna be more useless than anything. We're gonna have D-Draw available. This is probably Tiger or another Swordswoman. Wall Disruption. What? Why? Ooh, oh no. What the fuck? Is that game? That's literally game. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna do another live duel. Because fuck that. I thought it was an Amazoness deck that bricked. That sucks. That's annoying. I hate shit like that. I had no reason to think that it was a Kinetic Shoulder deck. I guess, like, it did well in the KC Cup, so it's been more popular, but, like, I saw Amazoness, so I just assumed Amazoness because that's the most popular deck at the moment outside of Vampires. But, whatever. We're going to do another quick one because that was really fast. I just want to show... I want to win, honestly. I want a win. Only problem with Seahorse and Microcell is, like, if you Seahorse, you reveal what you're playing, so they probably know it's Microcell. Like, the cool thing is, like, most decks don't have any way to deal with Microcell outside of attacking. Like, it doesn't really matter. And you also can't, like, you can't just Seahorse outside of turn 1 because then you can't special summon. So then your plays are more hindered if you wait to use the Seahorse, like, just to keep the Microcell surprise. Like, at this point, I don't care because I have Sphere Krebo, Econ, and Microcell, so there's no way I'm losing. At best, or at worst, like, he gets us down to our D-Draw. I mean, and that's not even that bad. Like, that's as much life point damage as you can inflict. Don't just pass. What the fuck? Fuck you. Why? So that Seahorse is dead. That's unfortunate. We're going to Solar. Send the other Microcell. Now at this point he absolutely knows it's Microcell face down. Especially since I'm not going to flip it face up. But like I was saying, it doesn't matter. Because he's got to deal with it somehow. The majority of decks don't have any way to deal with it outside of battle. Sorry, my roommates are being loud. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but do not feel like remaking this video. I don't know what they were screaming about, but they're excited about something. Why? Literally, what the fuck? Oh my god. Guys, why are we getting fucked right now? What is it? Oh, wait a minute. I just realized. He used it on his own fucking... What is happening? What is the ladder? This is why I hate ladder. He used Spike Shield before I flipped up his monster. Literally, what the fuck? I'm just gonna flip this up. Whatever. All I had to do was flip it face up and then make Recon's defense 15, which is still bad, but like, at least he wouldn't have just been a fucking retard. Sorry, that was a bad word. Fucking idiot. Yeah. If you're just gonna use retard to mean dumb, then just say dumb. That was my fault. Shouldn't have said that. Let's just attack. Hit me with Wall Disruption, please. You probably play it knowing you. Yep. Cool. Fine. Whatever. We have Econ take. Econ take anything he summons, and then summon Industrial next turn. Yeet. What? What are you doing? Ooh. Dark Flare. Still a tribute summonable monster. Get rid of those. 0 attack, wall disruption, boys, floodgate. Oh, alright, I don't know what's happening, guys. For higher decks with a ton of back row, accomplish nothing, as you can see here. And we still have Spike Shield on our Solar, so he can't even clear us. And does it gain equal to its attack, so it doesn't gain any defense. Never mind. We're going to Econ take on Summon. Get rid of our floodgated monster that was useless to us anyway. Oh, beautiful. What a top deck. So, like, we're going to summon Industrial here. If he does anything cool, he doesn't. So we're going to bang. Banish Seaboy. Pop this and this. Bang, bang. Going to tribute summon BLS, and that's going to be game. Mitchazor? What year is this? Oh, guys. I wanna, and he has a Sphere Creep on hand. I want to look at this shit show afterwards, dude. How does he have Sphere Creep? Oy vey. Oy vey. Like, you can't even... What can you do? Dampa and the Wiz? Dampa Dyna. Just do it. Dampa Dyna me. Doesn't even matter. Just doesn't. It just doesn't even matter. What kind of build is this, dude? This is not. This is a 22 card build. Like, why do you feel the need to play this many cards? It's literally everyone's just like, ooh, I like this card and I like this card. I'm gonna put it in. I like this card and I like this card. I like Sphere Creepo. Fuck you. Game. God, just surrender. BM. BM the shit out of this. Plenty of receivers. Oi, guys. Alright, I want to look at this shit show. I'm so confused. I am so confused. Wait, hey. Look out, I'm dumb. 1 beat. Ooh, nice. 2, 3, Mask of a Cursed. Mitchazor. Why? Literally, why? Oh my god, just take out Electro and Mask of a Curse. It's not awful. It's still bad, but it's like... Whew, alright, well, that's going to wrap up the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you around.